this computer. There we go. All right, now we're recording. I'm going to be talking about how to embody your new reality. Guys, if you want to hit new ranks, if you're ready to hit new ranks in your company and become a six-figure earner, drop a 7 in the chat. I love the number 7. It's a good number. We're going to have 7,000 people on the call, and we're going to make it happen. Mina, are you on the call? All right, there you are, Mina. Awesome. So if for whatever reason, Mina, if my Wi-Fi, I'm on a hotspot right now. If something goes weird, just let me know, and I will switch over the host over to Mina. So without further ado, guys, let's share this. Guys, I want to share the vision. I want to share the vision of what's going on, because I'm literally going to lead from the front. You know, a lot of people ask me, DeAndre, you know, I'm sending out a lot of direct messages, but my team's not growing. DeAndre, how can I grow my team when I don't have a lot of followers? DeAndre, how can I get out there and build a team when my rent's due and I have $200 in my bank account? It doesn't matter what's going on in the external world, because in the external world, the call says 81 people. I see 7,000 people. Let's say it. Somebody say something in that chat. If y'all ready to build something crazy, if y'all ready to be part of this ministry, if y'all ready to be the founding fathers and ladies and women of something absolutely amazing, if y'all want to see the next Bob Proctor seminar in the making, man, somebody say something in that chat. I'm pumped up. And I'm super excited, sharing the vision, sharing what's going on. I don't care what's going on in the external world, because we are creators. We have been given the God-given talent of creation. When he said that we were created in his image, he said that we could create on this earth because we are his child. We are his brothers. We are his daughters, his sons. And we are all in this call. We have the same ability to create something amazing if we declare it, if we say it, if we work for it. And we create it in the mind and then we can hold it in the hand. Somebody say something. 7,000 people in this call. Let's get it started, guys. Let's get it started. So without further ado, this call is I gotta go live on YouTube. I'm gonna let Mina introduce herself really quickly while there you are, Mina. While I'm setting up my computer. I unmuted you. Go ahead, Mina. You're unmuted. Unmute yourself.
There we go. What's up, everybody? First off, my brother, I want to let you know that you are lagging a ton. your video keeps, it keeps like pausing midway through, but we can still hear you pretty good. So guys, just bear with him. He's in Colombia. I've been telling him to get back to the States, but he doesn't listen to me, and all his flights are getting canceled. All right. So, but anyways, guys, for those of you guys on this call right now who don't know me, my name is Karina. I always go by Mina Inc. on Instagram. Call me Mina, call me Karina, whatever you want to call me. It's cool. Today we're going to be talking about some things, like he said, that we've never really spoken on before. Our goal is to max these calls out. However, we know that it's only going to happen through word of mouth. So we're here every single Wednesday and Friday. We're going to be here at 1 o'clock every single day from now on. I know we kind of switched the times up. So let's go ahead and, Nikki, hat vibes. So let's go ahead and start. I've been in network marketing for about, I would say 4 months now. I'm short of 3 ranks away from being a director in my company, which is massive. It's very huge. I'm a 6-figure earner. I was not a 6-figure earner about 90 to 120 days ago. So if you're feeling, anxious, or you're feeling a little bit off, don't worry. We were all there at one point. We don't just wake up to these 6 figures or 7 figures. We don't just wake up trying to, fix our paradigm. We don't wake up knowing how to do this stuff. The only thing that we have access to is knowledge and awareness, and that's what we should be seeking every single day. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start.
Let's get it started, guys. So right now, I'm gonna go live on YouTube because we are content creators out here. What's going on YouTube? All right. So guys, I want to welcome you to episode 9 of Bob Proctor Coaching. We do this every Wednesday and Friday at 1 p.m. with your co-host, Mina. Gold card, vibe check. I'm so happy and grateful. Now that we have 7,000 people on our Bob Proctor coaching ministry call every single day. I'm so happy and grateful that this is happening. Y'all ready to make this happen? Drop a 1 in the chat and let's get this started. All right, so without further ado, let me stop sharing my screen here. Mina, if you guys could let me know if I'm having a lot of lag. Just really quickly, I'm in Colombia. I heard an explosion like 2 hours ago. Then my Wi-Fi went out. The whole block has Wi-Fi out. So I'm doing hotspot from my freaking T-Mobile phone here in Colombia. All right. So we do what we got to do. All right. If I got to turn off my video, I'll turn off my video to make sure the audio comes good. So today what I want to talk about is reality creation, creating on this earth with the God-given talent that God gave us, okay? So you must understand there's only one thing missing in society. And let me tell you this. We have the phones. We have the technology. Think about this. My Wi-Fi went out and I'm using a hotspot for my T-Mobile service in Colombia. Okay. I understand I'm lagging. But you guys can hear me. You guys can hear me, right? I understand I'm lagging. Just listen, fam. We got to do what we got to do with, all right? We have everything in society. The only thing missing is consciousness. We have the tech. We have the social media. We're just missing the consciousness. And that's what we're bringing to the society. That's what we're bringing to the millennial generation. Now this is not a political call. There's things going out right now in the world that exemplifies unconsciousness. There's consciousness, there's people making valid decisions, practical, intentional decisions right now. Drop a one in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. People right now in society, what's going on in the United States, people are making conscious decisions. But guess what? There's a 50%, there's a 20% of these people that are unconsciously making decisions. They're just following the masses. Am I right or wrong? If you guys are understanding me. The only thing missing is consciousness. So guys, what I want to talk about is the three paradigms, right? We talk about paradigm shifting. Somebody drop in the chat, what is a paradigm? A paradigm is a multitude of habits. A paradigm is your conditioning, it's your programming, it's your view on the world. Now I want to break these down very simply because some people, they still get a little confused. So let me talk about three different paradigms. And I'm gonna step on some of your toes. See, I'm your big brother, I ain't your coach. Uncle Bobby P is your coach. I ain't your coach, I'm your big brother. I'm gonna tell you how it is so you pass the class. I'm gonna tell you how it is so you can make some money. I'm gonna tell you how it is so you can retire your parents. Somebody say something. Do I have permission to say that for you guys? So let's talk about it. Paradigm number one, the having-taking paradigm. Here's the motto of the having-taken paradigm. They say, I want, I desire, what can I take? They say, I want to recruit somebody. I'm going to hop on this call to take some information. I want to be an SED. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take. They see what they can take. The having-taken paradigm. Nothing really works out for these people. Some of you, and I'm going to keep it so real with you, because if I keep it real with you guys, y'all going to change. Some of you got on this call to see what you can take, and then go back out there and not really do anything. Habitual meeting goers. Who are my habitual? You don't got to say nothing. Who are my habitual meeting goers? This is your second meeting for the day, the third, but you haven't made the plan. You haven't showed the plan yet. You haven't done anything in the back office. You haven't built the team, sold the product, got a VIP, got a new, help somebody rank, whatever it is. I'm stepping on some toes right now, but you need to hear it. Switch that paradigm. Let's talk about paradigm number two. Now that's about 5% of you right there. 5% of you. It's okay if you're there. Don't worry, you can transition to the next one we're about to talk about. Like I said, if I say it to step on your toes, it's because I love you and I want you to win. Paradigm number two, the doing paradigm. Let's talk about it. Put in parentheses, temporary success, the doing paradigm. Here's the motto of the doing paradigm. They say, I need to do this to get that. I need to do this to get that. I need to send out 20 DMs a day to rank. I need to do, I need to be on this call to rank. They think about doing action. They say, what can I do? What can I do? Here's the problem with this paradigm. And let me tell you, 99% of the people, I would say 80% of the people on this call are in this category. Why? This was me for a long time. You could be making money. You could be a six-figure earner and still be in the doing paradigm. Because even before, my money would fluctuate, but I always woke up thinking, what can I do? How can I work harder? How can I play the price? How can I read another book? How can I go to another seminar? How can I do this? How, do. Some of you before this call were trying to do more work. Do. Action. Take massive action. Okay? Here's the problem. Is when you're in this doing paradigm, you're stuck in your current reality due to the absence of consciousness. Let me repeat that. When you're stuck in the doing paradigm, you're not thinking. You're stuck in your current reality due to the absence of consciousness. Some of you have been at the same income for more than 60 days, for more than 6 months. For those of you that have been at a job, you have been at the same income, maybe have the same amount of people on your team for more than 90 days. Why is that? You're stuck in a doing paradigm. You're trying to figure out how to do more. Here's what they say. Technique is king. The doing paradigm says technique is king. I need this technique. Oh, I'm going to hop on Mina's call because Mina is a great communicator. I'm going to see what her strategy is. Then I'm going to go hop on Neno's call and I'm going to see what his strategy is. Then I'm going to hop on Jason Stone's and see what his strategy is. Then Matt Rosa's. And then I'm going to watch this YouTube video. And then I'm going to watch Bob Proctor and then Eric Thomas and then Tony Robbins and see what the tactic is. And then I'm going to listen to, affirmations in my sleep. And then I'm going to go listen to Jim Rohn on the weekends. That's what they're trying to get a technique. That's not the answer. That was number 2, the doing paradigm. Now, y'all ready for the being paradigm? Drop a 7 in the chat if you're ready for the being paradigm, the third level. Here's the being paradigm. You attract. It's put in parentheses, attraction. Attraction. How are we going to grow to 7,000 people? Attraction. Being. Do you think I'm speaking and preaching like somebody that has 117 people on this call? Mina, do we have 117 people on this call? No, we do not. We have 7,000 people. We are being. We embody that. And guess what? We must attract 7,000 people on this call. Somebody say something. For real. It's the being paradigm. Here's the motto of the being paradigm. They say, I am wealthy. I am attractive. I am an SED. I am a leader. I am a millionaire. I am worthy. I am the one. Somebody drop it in the chat right now. Drop your I am. What are you? Embody your being paradigm. I am worthy. I am successful. I am an SED. I am God's. I am successful. I love that. That is the embodiment of the being paradigm. But guess what? Let me check you guys real quick. It's not just typing something in. You got to believe it. You got to embody it. When you walk in and somebody feels your energy, they're like, holy shit, I don't know what Mina's on, but I want it. I don't know what this boy, Miami Patron DeAndre, is saying. I don't know what he's saying, but I like it. Because I'm speaking to 7,000 people. Somebody say something. It's the being paradigm. You see, check this out, family. They're connected to their ideal reality at a vibrational level. They're connected to their ideal reality at a vibrational level. Feeling. They're feeling as if they're that person already. They're feeling like they're that person already. They value principles over technique. They value principles over technique. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? Let's just take, for example, the morning routine. They value, when it talks about the morning routine, they value the technique. They value waking up at 5 a.m., doing the goal card. They have all the technique. We're talking about the doing paradigm right now, about these guys. They have all the technique, but they don't understand what's the concept behind the morning routine. They don't know why they're doing it. You see, for the being paradigm, they value the principle of the morning routine because it gets them in the right vibrational state. They value and that's an example of valuing principles over technique. If you value the principle of a morning routine, you don't have to do any gratitude journal or meditation and still get the results because you value the principles, not the technique. And here's what they're focused on. They're focused on embodiment. Embodiment. I'm embodying the person I want to become. I am embodying version 3.0 of DeAndre. Feeling is the closest thing into being. Feeling is the closest thing into being. Let me give you an example, guys. There's two people. Let's say person A, person B. Person A. Person A's focused. He's in the doing paradigm. He's focused on the technique. He has all the scripts. He's on all the meetings. He has all the followers. He has all the DM scripts, all the closing, all the invites, knows all the product knowledge, knows about all, they know everything. They know. And there's the other person who knows nothing. They don't know anything, but they're excited and they're embodying a six-figure earner. Who do you think is going to get there faster? The person that knows all the techniques or the person who feels like they're there and they're acting like them now? Who do you think will get there first? Person A, technique. Person B, feeling. Person B, you guys might know somebody in your company right now. They don't know shit. You look at them and you're like, how the hell are you a six-figure earner? How are you an SED? How are you a Chairman 50, bro? But then you look at because they don't know any of the technique. But then when you see them speak, you can see why they're an SED. When you see them walk, you can see why they're Chairman 50, Chairman 10. You can see, you can just see in their energy. They might not know how to trade. They don't know anything about trading, but yet they're Chairman 100 because they embodied the Chairman 100. It's about the feeling. Now, really quickly, I want to talk about identity shifting, and then I'm going to have Mina. Mina, do you want to add in on this? You want to keep going? How do you want to do it?
I think you're doing great. Let me know when you want me to hop on in, and then I'll just let people know how I actually, because I learned this from you. I don't know if you remember that, but This was probably one of the first conversations we had, guys. And I actually had to, the reason why me and D, I mean, aside from the fact that we're like brother and sister, but the reason why we work so well together is that as he's learning this and as he's putting it into effect, I'm actually in the trenches with over 200 women putting this into work to see, okay, is this something that I can implement not only to myself, but to a team? So I think you're doing great. Keep going. And then just let me know when to hop on in.
Got it. Okay. So, let's see. Don't want to talk about this right now. Don't want to talk about this. Okay. I'm going to save the identity shifting for the next call because I want to give you guys time to mastermind on what we're learning here. Okay. So let's do this really quickly. Okay, you guys see my screen right here, right? This little being, having, doing. You see this, guys? Yes. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna talk about this. Then I'm gonna have. Then we're gonna break out. We're gonna go into breakout sessions, and I'm gonna have Mina close out. Sound good, guys? That's what we're gonna do. So let me talk about this because we're talking about the being, having, doing paradigm right now. Okay. So first you must be, then you do, then you have. First you be, then you do, then you have. First you become an SED internally, then you do as an SED does, and then you have the rank and the income. First, you become a Chairman 10 internally, then you do as a Chairman 10 does, and as you do, you attract. No, you guys can't see my screen right now? Hold on. Yes or no? Oh, let me try this again. All right, you guys should see you guys can see it now, right? You can see it, right? Okay, good. All right, so so that's what I was saying. First you be, then you do, then you have. And it becomes cyclical. Cyclical. Okay, you see this. Be, do, have. Here's the problem with most people. Is what they're doing is they're looking at their external world and they're letting the external world dictate how they feel. It dictates their being. See, for example, if I didn't know this information, I could easily say, I only have 200 people on this call or whatever. I must be a leader worth 200 people. So let me act as if a person that has 200 call, and I will continue to have. Does that make sense? So reflective to your business. You look at how many people you have on your team right now. You look at the fact that you can't make Instagram videos because you get so nervous. You question your leadership. You question yourself. And so when you question yourself, you let your external world dictate your being. That being then dictates more of what you're doing, which then self-perpetuates more of what you're having that which you do not want. Does this make sense, guys? Is this making sense for you guys? This is key. You like I work with a lot of people in network marketing, but guess what? Even though I'm not in network marketing, it doesn't matter because I understand you. Because I understand myself, I understand you. Because I understand myself, I understand you. And I understand that if you can embody the version of the person you want to become, you will attract what that person has. All right, guys, so this is what we're going to do right now. We're going to transition into our breakout session. So let me talk about this really quickly. I'm going to put this in the chat. All right. So in the chat right now, I just posted the questions, okay? I like the breakout sessions, okay? I started thinking, right? Because I started thinking, we have 7,000 people on the call. I don't want this to just be a commodity. This is not just a commodity. This is an event that you come to, that you network with people. You get to share your voice. You get your questions answered. It's an experience. Bob Proctor coaching with DeAndre is an experience. Okay? So I said, how